Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. This is the biggest footballing event. This could be the biggest event of the year and of the league, certainly. This is Manchester United versus Liverpool at Anfield. This is your match preview. Like I said, biggest event by far in the footballing. You can shove El Clasico up your ass, you can shove the Manchester Derby up your ass. There is no bigger game than Manchester United versus Liverpool. There is no bigger game. It's my favorite game ever. So, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash a like. We'll be talking predicted 11s, combined 11, tactics, score predictions, all of that. So, but before we get into it, Mr. Malota, like I said, this is one of the biggest events we have. How are you feeling? Going ahead as top of the league, actually as favorites, on paper as favorites, into the Anfield game, the Anfield record, which has stood for very, very long. No one has beaten them at home in the league, I think, especially.
Yeah, now I'm on top of the moon, on top of the table. How can I not be on top of the moon? So yeah, I'm excited for this game. I'm starting to feel the excitement. It's very rare that you start feeling it this early, but I'm feeling it. And Manchester Derby is not even on the same planet as this game.
Yeah.
This is the game. Like, this game is the personification of English football history. Like, it defines everything that is English football. And yeah, I'm just gassed, super excited. And into the record, all records have to come to an end, They have to end somewhere. And if I'm not mistaken, Chelsea had a ridiculous home record. It was ended by Sunderland. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Now, with regards to the record, I'm just going to touch on it because I can't confirm. I tried looking for it elsewhere, but I can't confirm it nor deny it. But supposedly there is a record for us that Anfield has a record. Obviously, no one has beaten Liverpool at home. No, they are undefeated at home. But supposedly, since Bruno has joined Manchester United, he has never lost an away game. So it's record for record. If that is true, which I can't confirm, it's record for record. And I will get into Bruno Fernandes because, like I said, he's been very quiet for the last two games. But United fans and rival fans around the world, if you're supporting us and backing us to end that Anfield record, if there's one man to look for, it's Bruno Fernandes. It's written in the stars.
Yeah.
I don't usually believe in it,
yeah.
But this is special. This is special, and people like Bruno, people like Marcus Rashford, I'm expecting big things. I won't lie to you, boys. The pressure is on. You're top of the league. Don't choke it, please. Don't choke this game. Even though I don't want to be negative. I'll save that for later. I want you guys to win this game more than everything. No, I don't care if it's Scott McTominay, McFred playing in the pivot. I don't care if Brandon Williams is in this team. Whoever you are, if you're playing Liverpool and you're wearing this badge that day, you have to win. You have to win. It's one of those games. It's one of those games. I don't care how you did.
Yeah.
Smash them, beat them.
Just do it.
Just do it. Get the 3 points and let's get home. Let's go home.
Just do it.
Yeah. And but in the bigger picture, you look at it. If we do lose to Anfield, it can happen. It is very likely to happen that we lose to Anfield.
Can't.
The gap is gone. Liverpool back on top of the league. But if we do manage to win at Anfield, oh boys,
6 points clear.
Gone.
6 points clear.
6 points clear. Gone. We might bottle it still, but you are gone. You are basically gone. I would say this game is a big factor of the titling one of the second title challenges. Obviously City are still in it. Definitely. City are probably my favorites at the moment. But whoever wins this game, if they can win this game, and if they were to be a winner, it's a big 3 point. This is like a 6 pointer game, even for Liverpool, I'd say, because they can't really afford to lose this game.
They have to win.
Yeah, they have
Liverpool have to win this game.
Yeah, I'll take a draw. I won't lie to you. I'll take a draw from it.
I'll be sad, but it'll make sense. It'll be okay, really. As much as City eventually will go above us, but it'll be okay. But 6 is a good number. Like, it's not like we bottle against small teams that much anymore. We really don't. So let's give Manchester United credit. And with the fixtures we have after Liverpool, if we continue with the form and beat Liverpool, I think 6 is a healthy number that will keep us top of the table for some time, I think. And yeah, look, I can believe that stat you said about Bruno Fernandes not losing an away game because when do we lose away games? We never really do. If you want to count maybe Wembley against Chelsea and Sevilla as away games, yeah, sure. But besides that, I can't remember one we lost. So who better to end the best home record than the best away team in the league? Maybe in the world right now. I don't know. So yeah, I'm super excited, and I think we can do it. I
Oh,
honestly think we can do it. um, and I think it'd be big. It'd be a statement win if we won this game
it is
because,
a
as you
yeah.
say, it's not just 6 points. It's ending the record, and I feel like some of us believe, not completely. Obviously, there's still the reservation that, it's Manchester United.
Yeah,
Bayer will get
I'll be
injured.
honest
It'll
with
all
you.
start
I
crumbling down.
my belief. I'll talk about it later, but yeah, I'll be honest. If it wasn't for my heart, my
Yeah.
brain is saying, don't say those words, don't say it.
Um,
But this is the
so
one
there are
game
some
I
of
don't
us
listen
in.
to my brain. I don't listen to my brain when it comes to Liverpool. Every other game, I'll be negative. I won't have it against Liverpool. I hate Liverpool, and this is it. This is what it's all about.
It's
This is what
personal.
it's all about. It's
It's
personal.
personal.
Yeah, it's personal. It's who holds the bragging rights in this household come Sunday. You know, it's with the friends. It's with the banter.
It's
It's with
not.
everything. It's whether I can walk around
It's not.
having a big head or I'm gonna walk in shape. You guys, United,
Yeah.
you decide that for me. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's not Ole is Ole not good enough anymore. It was better. Man United, Liverpool. That's what it comes down to in this game. And yeah, I think if we won this game,
Yeah.
it's not just 6 points. It's not just top of the table. It's stamping our authority of being in this title race. And as I said, I think some of us in the fan base believe. Some of us are a bit on the fence. Some of us aren't gonna have it.
I'm not
But
having
I feel like if we won this game,
Yeah, like I said.
the opposition fans who now think that they're just having their moment after the weekend, it's gonna start crumbling down and they're gonna banter us. They won't do that. They're gonna set up and say, "Whoa, these guys are actual title challenges," and that's what this game will do for us. I think for confidence going forward, I feel like if we win this, I feel like our title challenges rely so much on this game because I feel like the mindset we will take from this game, we win it, is extraordinary. I feel like it will boost our title challenge
Yeah.
so much. And I think we are suited to play this team. I honestly do.
Well, we'll speak about that now. Let's just get the emotion out of the way. Because, like you said, with the mindset thing, I think you're right. If we do win this game, somehow, some way we win this game, if we get all 3 points at Anfield, I think it'll not only tell Liverpool fans, but the rest of the Premier League that, fuck,
We're here.
United are serious.
We're here to stay.
Yeah, and even I said, you beat Burnley, you beat Liverpool. Let's talk. I'll hear your title story. Okay, let's just. I'll tease it. I'll entertain it. But until you get 3 points at Liverpool, I'm not having it. I will not have it. Even
I mean, think about it.
a draw is fantastic. Like I said, I'll take a draw. But still, that's why I'm still on the fence about the whole 21. I actually don't think it'll happen at any means. By any means, I don't think it'll happen. But you beat Liverpool. Are you serious? Nah, then you're serious. You're serious then.
People don't win at Anfield. They just don't. People get turned over at Anfield.
Yep.
Man City
People get
can't
hurt.
win there.
You'll get hurt.
Spurs in form. Spurs in form. They brought out all their toys. They did all they could. But at the end of the day, Firmino pulled up and they won 1-0. If we can go there and say we're different, we're not kidding around. We're coming here to win. We're coming here to go 6 points clear. Oh my gosh! And I feel like they're feeling it. Liverpool, the players, the manager. You see the manager.
I was going to speak about Liverpool's mindset as well because let's just say if Liverpool didn't get 3 points in this game, I think we'll see something.
They really look fragile.
Yeah, I think you'll start to see something you've never seen in this Liverpool team before, and that's fear and that's doubt. So United, no pressure, but we're all relying on it basically. We're all relying on it. I think even City fans would rather have United at first City. If they have fans,
Definitely.
I've seen some Chelsea fans wanting us to win, but other than that, I'd pretty say, it's 50-50 in terms of rival fans who are wanting to win this game. Would they even take a draw? City might take a draw because it's good for them, but I don't think,
I feel like some rival fans know that Liverpool losing is better for everyone, but just because they don't like us,
that's
probably
the problem.
prefer a draw.
Yeah, that's the problem. If we were still banter team and we were on top of the league, everyone would be on our side. But because now all of a sudden we're back at the top. Yeah, the hate is coming back. The hate is coming back. The world's against us. Everyone's against us. We have to do it all by ourselves, which is how it should be. I wouldn't have it any other way. Boys, this
And
game. This game.
I'm just look. I'm just looking at Liverpool's fixtures. After us, they've got Burnley, they've got Tottenham soon, they've got City, Leicester.
Oof.
If Liverpool lose this game, it's not looking well for them. So
That's what scares me the most. Though. If
Ole has to
Liverpool,
pull out the stops.
yeah, that's the thing though. If Liverpool have to win this game though, is what scares me because that means they ain't gonna have it. They're not gonna have it. They are gonna go.
For me, it's
go,
great because
and go and knock and knock. It can be.
yeah,
great.
they have to come with
It
us.
can be great, but I still know my team. It's not like I don't know my team.
Hmm.
If I see Salah or Mane running through 1-on-1 with Maguire, I'm closing my eyes. I won't lie to you. I'm closing. If Maguire's not there, I'm closing my eyes. I'm closing my eyes. I'm looking up. It's over.
Of a Shaw will shut down Salah. Don't even need Maguire. Shaw will shut him down.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that our fullbacks, these fullbacks right here, I have so much hope in them. I love them so much. If they just have the normal ass games, and Wan-Bissaka turns it up a little bit, we shouldn't worry. But there's a big problem. Because now this year we're getting into the tactics about the game. The thing is, it's not just Shaw against Salah, and not just Aaron Wan-Bissaka against Mane. It is Robbo and Trent as well. You added to them as well. And that's two players on either Aaron Wan-Bissaka or Shaw at both times, which is the problem. Because then you look at our wingers who's supposed to track back. Rashford and Greenwood. Do they track back? No. And even if they do, they are not good at it. So it'll always be a 2v1. So that's why I would also say, maybe having Fred and Scott McTominay in this game. I know Paul Pogba has played. He's been in fantastic form. And I know Oli clearly is trusting Paul Pogba. He's a big player. It's the type of game you play Paul Pogba in. But if he plays Fred and Scott McTominay, my only thinking behind is Oli clearly knows Liverpool are a big threat, which they are, and he's very scared of them. He's very scared of that threat. So I think we could see McFred. We could see back. Well, actually, we might not see a back five because the players we have is just ish. But it's a
I
bit
really
short.
hope we don't.
Yeah.
But we could.
We might. Yeah. Some
Yeah, no,
people
that makes
saying
perfect sense. I
Diamond,
mean,
don't play Greenwood. So just don't play Greenwood. Put in Scott in this team and play a Diamond with just Cavani and Rashford up top, which could work, but I don't know about that.
I don't want the diamond. I don't want to be changing formations too much, to be honest. I think our best two, or our most used two, are the 5 and the 4 at the back with 2-3-1, which is the preferred formation for me. And as you say, they're going to double team on Wan-Bissaka and Shaw. So if you want to look for solutions, there's the 5. Play Teles. Is Teles fit?
Yeah, Teles is fit.
You play Teles and play Shaw centre back, or you play Scott McTominay and Fred, and they come back and help out. But nah, mate, we need to get over that. We need to get over this fear of Liverpool that they're the big team, and we need to be scared of them. I can see it's something I see Ole doing, but I don't want us to do it. Honestly, we need to back our players, and Shaw and Wan-Bissaka will have it tough, but it's their job. Let them have it tough, and let's see what they're made of, and let Rashford track back. I mean, Rashford needs to learn that he needs to track back. He needs to work hard because playing this formation is better for us in transition. And defensively, Wan-Bissaka, if he doesn't have to attack, and we're playing on the counter and a bit of a deeper line,
I honestly don't think Shaw and Wan-Bissaka will go up this game. I know they've been trying to go up, and I know Shaw's been very good at it lately, but I think this game we're not. I think that's what I'm saying. We could see an Aaron Wan-Bissaka good game because Oli might be like, boys, Aaron, now you have to stay wide. I don't hold hands, stay wide. Sure, you stay wide, and when they stay wide and defend, you ain't beating our fullbacks. 1-on-1, you probably won't beat our fullbacks.
Must pocket Salah. If he takes Mane out of the game, I think we kill one of their strongest points because I feel like they're struggling a little on attack. And Salah is a good player, but Salah is more of the finisher. He's not really the creator on this team. Firmino is dead in general.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
And
he's dead. Even if he scores, he's dead. He's a dead baller fan.
And I think Mane, as much as he's not scoring a lot and consistently, he's really the biggest threat and the most creative player.
He's like a
If Wan-Bissaka could shut him down. Yeah. If Wan-Bissaka could shut him down, I think that's a big step towards winning this game.
Yeah, well, if you ask me, if you shut down Salah and Mane, really, it's curtains. It is curtains.
With that midfield struggling so much.
Yeah, I mean, you can have Robbo and Trent whipping all the crosses in the world, which we never defend, by the way. We can't defend a cross, so that's why I'm very scared as well. But if you, like I said, if you nullify Mane and Salah, Mane and Salah, it's over. So I don't trust Firmino, and he might score. He might. Don't get me wrong, but I don't rate Firmino. He's shite. He is fucking shite. If you let Firmino score against you, you're not serious. I'm telling you now, you're not serious. You should just
Firmino,
retire.
I don't think Firmino is like a threat in terms of pace or anything like that, or being an alternate striker. He will try to
He
be
just causes
creative,
trouble. Yeah, that's the
but
thing. He causes trouble. He just
yeah,
runs around and it's like, okay,
yeah.
don't take him for such a pop. Like,
If
leave him
we,
free. But he
yeah,
causes trouble.
if we can kill his outlets, I think it's one step forward. And I think Baye and Maguire as a pair could take care for me. Honestly, I don't think
I think
he's
Baye
that
could
much of
kill
a worry.
Firmino alone. To be honest, I don't even think he needs Maguire. I think Baye could kill Firmino alone.
Yeah, yeah. So, and I feel like there's an incentive for us to some of our attacking players, to be honest. Because as much as I want us to play on the counter, it's definitely the way to go. Like, there's no way around it. We cannot try hold the ball and play like we played against Burnley, because that'd be a big mistake. If we want to go toe to toe in terms of who plays the better football with Liverpool, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose 5-0. Almost a 10-0 for some weird mistake, but we'll lose 5-0. So I think we definitely need to play on the counter.
Yeah,
we definitely need
this
to
is
make sure.
100% counted.
Yeah, I don't care. Ole, you can rely on all you want in this game. Just win.
Just rely on Bruno, Rashford. I don't care for this game. I don't care how you do it. Do it. Please do it.
And if you look at their midfield, who is it? It's Ronaldo. I mean, if Henderson plays, sure,
That's
at
the
least
thing.
they have something there. But I have a strong feeling they're going to play Henderson and Fabinho again in centre back because they don't really have much of a choice.
They don't have. Yeah, that's
Who
the
else are they
thing.
gonna
That's
play?
the thing. So if you look at strengths and weaknesses, both teams are strengthful in attack, without a doubt. Fullbacks, for different reasons, but our fullbacks for both teams are strong. Trent, I know he's been hit and miss, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka has also kind of been, I wouldn't say defensively he's been there, but going forward he's non-existent. So there's that. But then you look at both defenses. Arguably ours is better at the moment because you don't have centre backs. That's just how it is. You guys don't have centre backs, and Alisson. As much as you guys think he's great and all, he's been having some howlers. When you don't have Van Dijk and Gomez in front of Alisson, he can be taken for poop. I won't lie.
That's the thing, though. There's only so much a keeper can do.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Keepers are magicians.
That's why I've always had my reservations about Alisson. I'm like, yeah, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's way better than all your other keepers that you had in the past, But I still, is he that number one for me? No, not really. I mean, any keeper that will have.
I think he is, but I feel like if you're playing against, if you're playing with some of your youth players in centre back and you have to challenge for a title, and you play all out attack and Trent never wants to come back.
Behind Maguire and Lindelof, let's see what happens.
I don't know. I think he'd be a different type of keeper to De Gea, but I don't think he'd be.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Who would you want? Would you want De Gea behind Lindelof and Maguire?
I'd prefer De Gea.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for the mistakes we make, De Gea suits us better because he can make those acrobatic, out of nowhere, very cute saves. I don't think that's Alisson's strongest point. But then sometimes De Gea makes stupid mistakes, like maybe.
But that's what I'm saying. Alisson this season he hasn't been perfect.
Something like that.
He's been okay. Alisson's been okay.
Yeah.
Even Edison's been okay.
But look at it though. Think about it. Edison in the 2018 season was phenomenal. That was because everything was phenomenal. Alisson last season was phenomenal because everything else was phenomenal.
That's why I've always had my reservations. With De Gea, whether we have Van Dijk or whoever in front, I know what I'm going to get from De Gea. But with Alisson, I think he's been shadowed. He's been shadowed and protected by those two pieces of setbacks.
That's a good point.
And that system, the whole freaking system of Liverpool. It's not Alisson's fault, obviously. That's why they win leagues. That's why they win Champions League. Everyone does their job to 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. And I feel like with De Gea, as you say, he's never really needed a good defense to be top. When he is in a good mindset, in a good form, it doesn't matter who's playing in front of him. He's a beast either way.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's 1 point for De Gea there.
Yeah, no, we'll get to it. Combined 11.
Midfield-wise, I think we have a big opportunity.
Yeah, we have to
win. Big opportunity.
Yeah, we have to win this midfield.
Because the thing is, it depends on the mindset. If we're going to go in and say we want to stop them from being lethal on the attack, you play McFred. And Scott will be energetic, will be a body, and it'll work because it's not bad at transition. They're not horrible. So I'm not ruling it out. But these guys are going to play what? Maybe Curtis Jones, Wijnaldum, and Thiago. Thiago's a good player, but he hasn't really gotten to that intense mentality of Liverpool. He's too cute about it. He want to spread some nice ball and do some cute things, which I don't think have been extremely productive yet. Curtis Jones, yeah, he's a decent player. And Ronaldo is probably the only player there you could really fear because of his work rate.
Yep.
But with that in mind, with them playing that midfield and two midfielders and centre back, I think Pogba might
That's the
need to play
thing,
in
though.
this game.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I
guys,
think Pogba might need to
I
play in this
understand
game.
Liverpool are dangerous. And, you know, if it wasn't for their injuries, you'd best believe I'd be like, if Liverpool had all their players fit, there's no ways winning. I'd be like, guys, you are dreaming if you think we're going to beat Liverpool
It'd be tough,
1-on-1
yeah.
with all their players
tough.
fit. You are dreaming. Absolutely dreaming out of your ass. But this team is weak. They've got fucking Henderson in the centre back. Henderson! Are you having a laugh?
Dude.
Trent is as good as this season. He's as good as the whiteboard eraser. That's how good he is. He's non-existent. He's non-existent. Robbo's he's kept it up. He's
Yeah.
kept it up. Matip, I mean, yeah.
And I think-
fuck. You know, Matip. I mean, really, Matip is your other centre back. Nah.
He's not even fit, is he?
I don't know. I think either Fabinho or Matip will play, but one of them is injured.
I think, Matip is injured, and it's Fabinho and Henderson. So
Well,
it's
then
going down for
better.
Liverpool
Yeah, it's
injury-wise.
better. I'd prefer Fabinho if you had to ask me, but
Yeah, so I feel like if we play Pogba, we could really trouble them in the midfield. We could give them some headaches because I feel like playing McTominay is kind of letting them off the hook with the fact that they have a poor midfield.
yeah.
And I think this midfield pairing,
And that's what I
from
think.
what I've seen from Pogba in the last few games, he's been okay defensively. He's been decent defensively. So if you can give a performance like that, and Fred can give a 100, those long
That's the
balls from
problem. Do you
Pogba.
realize what you're saying, though? Do you realize what you're saying? We are asking for this midfield. When do we ever see this midfield? Never. We've seen it at Sevilla,
Never.
and we've never
Never.
seen it since.
But here's the thing, though. I've kind of resignated to the whole switching and rotating players and being annoyed by Ola doing it because he always does it, and I feel like 7 times out of 10 it works. So I'm gonna give Ola benefit of the doubt,
That's
and
what,
if he comes with
you
this,
know what might
because-
actually happen, boy. I'll be honest. Sorry to cut you off, but we could see Mick Fred,
Okay.
so Fred and Scott, and then Rashford's on the right, and you put Pogba on the left wing. I think that could happen.
would be a disaster.
Honestly, think about it. Has
That
Oli
would
not
be-
done this
I
before?
think
He's done it, so it's not
it's likely.
new. So that could be it.
It
Instead
can
of
happen.
being the diamond, Pogba will actually play that left wing, switching the side and coming the side. You know, that weird thing they do, where they just keep
It
on
can
switching and
happen,
rotating.
but I feel like we did it against City, and I hope Ole learned in the game. City were great, but we created our own problems. We need to play to our strengths in this game. It's as simple as that, and our strengths are on the counter. Let's just say we play this team. Okay, I'm not completely happy about the front three, but let's just say we play with this team.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm also not happy
you're
about
Fred.
that three. My boy
You have
Mark,
tenacious
yeah.
Fred. You're Fred tackling, protecting the centre backs, protecting Shaw when he has to, and Pogba doing what he can defensively, which he's looked decent in the last few games. But on transition, this team could murder Liverpool. Like how quickly we can get the ball from Pogba to Rashford, from Pogba to Bruno to Greenwood, I think is what we need in this game. We need to be able to go have the ball. It's okay, you can have the ball. We're not interested. We'll press on your heavy touches, press with our front players, but mostly we're going to be compact. But as soon as you lose the ball on the turnover, we're going to kill you. And you can't do it effectively with Pogba because he just doesn't have the pace to do that. And on top of that, I feel like we can't do this effectively with Cavani playing. So if you have both Cavani and Pogba in the front line, I feel like you're taking away our strong point.
Yeah, that's why I think Rashford. I don't really rate Rashford, that much, obviously. But if there ever was a game where Rashford can thrive, it's this game. The Rashford, my boy.
It's this one.
I need you. I need you this game more than ever. Usually, I don't I know you there and you're always there. But for this game, I need you more than ever. I'm putting pressure on you, boys. I'm putting pressure on Rashford. I'm putting pressure on Bruno. I'm putting pressure on Fred and Pogba, whoever plays in that midfield. Maguire, everyone, the whole team, bar maybe Cavani and Greenwood. I'll put pressure on you guys. Everyone needs pressure on them. You guys all need a big game. Because if you guys don't put 7s out of 10s against Liverpool that day, we're not winning the game. We're not winning. If we're sitting on the match reaction, not giving majority of you guys 7s, we didn't win that game.
Yeah. Like, what will make me respect on him? And it probably might not work, and it's probably not going to happen. But if he turns up and plays Donny next to Fred and says,
That's
"Listen,
the thing.
gents,
It is the solution for
this is the
everything.
biggest game of the season." It is. He says, "This is the biggest game of the season. I've heard you guys, and I'm not going to be stubborn about this." If he does that, I'll clap for Ali because
I will
it's
support that.
perfect.
But the thing
Donny
is,
is
though,
the perfect
you know
person
the
to
thing
play
is,
there.
it is. But imagine it just goes wrong, and Donny was in that team. That when he went wrong, we are never seeing Donny again. We are never seeing Donny again.
I
and
get you, but
and Oli will never do.
true.
He will never do. He will never
Yeah.
ever do that. Which is
Yeah.
it
But-
is, it is.
I don't know. I feel like either McFred or Fred and Pogba can work in this game, but I don't know. I'm leaning a little to Fred and Pogba because I just think we can terrorize Liverpool in transition,
I think so as well. But
which
then
was
again,
failed
I'll,
to do
yeah.
when they played here.
But I think also Liverpool can
Yeah.
terrorize us. I think it's the battle of the attacks. I'm expecting quite a few goals in this
Yeah.
game. I am expecting quite a few goals in the game. I think whoever scores the most wins the game. I'd be very surprised if it's a
I don't
cagey
know.
game.
I
I'd
don't
be very
know.
surprised. I think Liverpool
I
need to
feel
win
like-
this game. I don't know if Klopp is just not the type of guy who's going to be like, let Man United have the ball. Let's see what we can do. I don't see it. It's Klopp.
I'm gonna be blunt about it. I feel like if our defense is bad, we'll lose in this game. I honestly do.
No, 100%.
I feel like,
100%. Like if this was Maguire and Lindelof, if
think-
Maguire and Lindelof are playing, I'm not. It's done.
We're losing this game.
We're losing this game. We are 100%.
Like it's so unlikely we'll win because we're saying, are we going to be effective in the transition if we play this and that? Liverpool are going to be effective
yeah,
offensively.
they will.
We know it.
We know
They're
how
going to
Liverpool
come
play.
at us.
They will come knocking, knocking until that ball goes in.
Yeah.
And they'll do it again as soon as it goes in.
Yeah.
And they'll do it again and again and again. You could get smacked.
Yeah.
You will get
Dude,
smacked if you
they're
don't pay
gonna-
attention.
They're gonna try and make a sink. They're gonna try to do to us what they did to Spurs, where 30 minutes in, Spurs weren't even getting over that halfway line, and it just coming back, and it doesn't matter how good defensively you are. This is the Premier League. Eventually, you're going to concede if that happens.
Yep.
So we need Bailly to make
Yeah, so we need buy.
a million blocks.
We need the
make
hair
a
to
million
save
plus, because we do.
everything as well.
Yeah, we know Salah's gonna get a dribble. He's gonna pass someone and have a shot. We need Bailly to pop out of nowhere and make those blobs that he usually makes. And with that, we need to balance it out with an effective transition. If we can do that, I say we win this game.
That's
I know
why
it's a
you
bold
know,
statement.
Yeah,
but
that's
if
what
we
I'm
can
saying.
do
I'm
that
not
effectively,
really one for Maguire not having responsibility today. But if Bayer can literally do what you say, be that guy who stops it, and then Maguire just carries it out, then I hate those diagonal balls. I really do hate those diagonal balls. But for one game, I'm allowing it for this game only. For this game only, Maguire, you hit it, because boys, I'm telling you, there's no
Dude.
ways we're gonna be fancy about it and beat this team. There's no way. The only way we do
Dude.
this, route one. Blast it forward to
Yeah.
Rashford. That's it. Route one or Bruno.
And Pogba's
Bruno or
route
Rashford,
one.
and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, who else better for those long balls than Paul Pogba? Like he hits them for breakfast. Like he's so good at it that it's insane. So many ways you can do this. It's
Yeah, there's lots of
and
ways.
it's gonna come down to Ole. I hope so all on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
However, I will say this. I
Clearly
will
he
say
makes
this,
the right
right?
decision.
If Liverpool get the first goal, I think it's over. I don't think we can afford to give Liverpool the first goal.
Dude.
I think if Liverpool get the first
Yeah.
goal, blood is going to be smelt. United are going to lose their heads, and we're going to get smacked. We will get smacked.
That's
if we
tough
can somehow
thing
get the
playing
first
the
goal,
style we play.
it could be.
That's what we need to get over this. Yes, for now it's okay because it's what we do best, and we're gonna go and counter. But we need to get
Yeah,
over
the
this
game plan
counter
goes
thing
out the window if
going
you let
forward
in the
to
goal.
next
That's the
season.
problem. If you let in the first goal, game plan goes out the window.
Yeah, that's the thing. From next season, I don't want to see us doing this. I want us to sign the appropriate players and play a high line and move the ball and counter when we need to, and do it against every team and tweak a little bit because that's how you become a big team. That's how you do what Man City do, what Liverpool do, and we'll never be able to be. We might win the league this season because of how the season is and we're top of the table, but we'll never be able to match them in terms of being a total football side if we play counter. Because as you say, if we go down 1-0, what do? Do you keep sitting back and trying to counter? Liverpool can say, all right, we're also going to sit back a little, and try to counter you out. We're not going to give you as much space because we don't need to anymore. We're leading. And now we'll come out. Now Liverpool has the onus to counter now, and they can also terrorize us from the counter if we're coming out. So we can't concede the first goal.
Yeah, We
as you
can't.
say.
We can't consider first goal, boys. Please. I know it's hard. In fact, deep down in my head, like I said, I'm not expecting us to even get the point from this game. I'm not. Fully expecting us to get thrashed. In my head, I'm expecting Liverpool to walk us over. Game over. This year it starts crumbling
And
down.
they never walk us over.
Your
though.
title is
That's the
kissing
thing.
goodbye. Everything starts going down.
They never walk us over. The last game they beat us 2-0 at Anfield, but they struggled. They don't struggle, but like it wasn't easy for them. It wasn't easy for them. They had to work for that result because as much as we had Pereira and Lingard, so
Well,
we were
that's
pretty
very
poor
true.
on the
That's very true.
transition.
Yeah, we've
But
come a long way.
defensively,
We've come a long way. We had Brandon Williams as well.
yeah, defensively we weren't bad. We conceded a goal because of zonal marking, not because of an open play. We conceded a goal because Maguire was not marking Van Dijk, and it's a yikes if you don't do that. And then the last goal was like on the 90th minute and was a stupid mistake.
Yeah.
And we were now trying to at least see if we can get a draw. So, and then they've never really thrashed us. They thrashed it once when under Mourinho's last season. I think Mourinho's last game actually. They won 3-1. But it's always a tight game because it means so much. The players always turn up for this game.
Yes,
So
that's very true.
now we're going in good form now. We're going in on top of the table. So we should be saying, if we can hold them off in any other season or when they're playing well, why can't we beat
And that's
them?
what I hope the players are thinking.
These guys
That's
aren't
what I'm
that
hoping.
amazing.
The players in that dressing room, by Pogba, Maguire, Bruno, Rashford,
Yeah.
they're sitting there, they're looking at that table, they know it's Liverpool. We can't have anyone who...
They must forget-
The effort level's
Yeah.
got to be through the roof and even more. It's
Yeah.
got to be
They need to.
the best performance of the season. That's what it's got to be the best
Yeah.
performance of the season.
Yeah. To a certain extent, they need to forget what Liverpool has done in the last few years. And they need to say, we're Manchester United. We've always been better than them. And we have to go and show it and cement it on the table as well. And I think, yeah, I don't know what Ole needs to say, but he needs to pump them up.
You shouldn't even have to
I don't
say
know if
anything.
you
All I'd say is it's Liverpool. Okay? It's Liverpool. I wouldn't say that, but that's all
Yeah.
you should really have to say. It's Liverpool. And if none of those United players get
Yeah.
fired up after that sentence, they shouldn't be playing.
They must
on
leave.
Sunday. Yeah, they shouldn't
must
even
pack
be
their
at the
bags.
club. You leave that club. If you do not turn up for Liverpool, pack your bags and get out.
Yeah.
Pack your bags and get out. You know, which is a big
Yeah.
stake, but that's just how much it means. And especially because this isn't a game where we eighth and we're looking in a top 4 race. This is for the title. We are in the title. We are number
Right.
one as we speak. As I speak right
Right.
here, we are top of the log by 3 points. Even if we lose, some would say it's not even over because then we still equal. I still think it's over.
Yeah.
But if you win this game, boys,
Yeah.
God, like it, God.
Biggest statement.
Big.
Moment of the season. Really.
Yeah.
So, I want to talk about that front three a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I don't know if you have Cavani playing.
Boy, you and me, both. If there was one player I could have for this game, I'd have Martial. But I think Martial is a doubt. I know Ollie's having his press conference later, and I will update you guys in the comments below for any injuries and things like that. But as we speak, I think
Look,
let's take Martial out this game because it did look like he had a hamstring injury. So
look, I rate my boy Greenwood. I really do. And I'm going to give him the biggest benefit of the doubt in this game. Even if Martial is not fit, I don't want Cavani playing. I want Greenwood playing to the middle
through the
because
middle.
I think on transition we need pace. I want
I
Rash
think we need a lot
on
of
left.
pace.
And you're going to hate me for this last one. You're going to hate me for the rest
Dan
of the show.
James.
I want Dan James on the right.
I don't hate you, bro, because I was
But I
thinking about
want-
it last night. I wouldn't mind it at all. I was thinking, what, if we had Dan
Yeah.
James playing, like I said, there's certain games Dan James is made for. This is arguably one of them. If you let you blast it forward and Dan James doesn't even have to look, he must just focus on the ball, run with his head down, and then cross it. When he sees the line, cross it. That's all we need,
Yeah.
really. That's
A
all.
lot of the crosses will go nowhere, but
Yeah, a lot
one
of
of
them
them,
go nowhere.
there might be so much space that it's okay, that it actually gets to a Greenwood or a Rashford.
But
So-
then again, I'm thinking, Liverpool, they don't have centre backs, they don't. So Cavani against Henderson and Fabinho or Matt, whoever it is, Cavani could have a big day. And Cavani is a big player.
I don't know.
I think he could have a good game.
I don't know. I get you. And
We need a goal. We
If
need a
you're-
goal. I back
I
Rashford
feel
to
like
get a goal.
if
I don't back Dan James to get a goal. I don't
I
back
bet
Dan
Greenwood.
James. I back Greenwood as well.
I bet Greenwood.
But he can play on the
I
wing.
feel like true, but I feel like this is the stage. This is a big stage, and I feel like he'll be pumped
That's the
and we
thing.
want
That's
to.
because it's the big stage as well. That's why I don't want Dan James. I won't be mad at it, but I don't want it. I would much rather have Tarzan
He's
Cavani.
worked against City in the past, so I
Yeah,
think he played against Liverpool
but
and
then
he
if we
almost
lose
beat
and
them.
we're like, we couldn't get out, we had Dan James, and we're giving Dan James a 3, then it's like, we knew it was coming. We are hoping that he actually has
Here's the thing
a
about
game
Cavani.
with 6. Cavani, at least I know what I'm
Here's the thing
doing.
about Cavani. Here's the thing about him. He's if you want to remove context of him playing for Manchester United and you to go Cavani versus Greenwood, it's definitely Cavani. I mean, I don't know who you are saying Greenwood because Cavani has been there, done it. But in this team, on the transition, we need pace. We need mobile players. That's how it's always worked best. When Cavani plays, what happens is that he's isolated. The ball never gets to him because it doesn't work extremely well in the system. So we're relying on him trying to make his own chances, and then you find that it's like 4 chances a game. And then because under pressure, now he's squandering them because it's a small amount of chances, and he's trying to make something out of virtually nothing. So I want Cavani off the bench. I want to come on while they have tired legs, and maybe because of that have a little bit of
I
an
didn't never
advantage.
have tight legs.
Us to start,
You playing yourself.
huh?
You playing yourself. Liverpool tight legs, are you playing yourself?
Nah, mate. I feel like anyone gets tired
That's
legs.
not
Yes,
happening.
obviously it won't be like
There's no way.
a Burnley or something, but then they'll still get tired
Nah, I
legs to a
think you're
certain
playing yourself.
extent.
I think you're playing yourself if you think Liverpool are going to tire you out. I think you're playing yourself. I've never seen this team dead. Never. Same like Leeds. I've never
I don't
seen
know.
Leeds dead.
I feel like
When do I see those two teams dead?
I get your point. But I feel like I prefer Cavani off the bench, honestly.
No, yeah, I understand what you
And-
mean. Well, I think what we're both really
Yeah.
saying is pray to God Martial's fit. That's what we're both saying. Pray to God
Yes.
Martial is fit.
Yes.
That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Because without Martial, oh,
Simple.
that's so.
Simple. If Marshall's fit,
I tell
he's
you what, though.
one of the first named team sheet here.
I tell you what though, this if I have to give a percentage about what I'm about to say of happening, I put 5% on it. 5% of this happening, right? We could play this, right? We could play this round 3. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to say is why it's 5%. But in case you guys don't know, which you probably do know, there's a new boy at our block. His name is Ahmad Diallo. He's trained twice already with the first team. He's supposedly goated. Clearly there's something in this kid that's goated. Now I wouldn't start him. No ways. In a million years would I start him. But just think about it.
Put
If
on
you
the
believe
bench.
in a fairy tale, think about it. Remember when a young teenage, most expensive teenager in the world was signed? His name was Anthony Martial.
You want him
His name was Anthony
for the
Martial.
Tony?
Yep. You bring off Amad Diallo, same like you brought on Martial, and he could very much cause problems. He could clearly. I've heard the comments from Diallo. He says he wants to win the Premier League, he wants to win the Champions League in Manchester United. It's one of his favorite clubs ever. He loves Eric Bailly. He's under Paul Pogba's and Bailly's wing already. There is clearly something in this kid that is highly, highly rated, and it's a big game. That's what I'm saying. It's only 5% of this chance of this happening. 5% chance he might not even be on the bench. You probably won't even be on the bench. But if you believe in fairy tales, which I do believe Ollie does, he does believe in fairy tales. I wouldn't be surprised.
definitely does.
I would love. There was nothing more I would like than Amad Diallo coming off the bench
Yeah.
and helping this team out as well. Let's see. And if he doesn't do well,
Why not?
I'm not gonna hate him because you know what, Amad Diallo clearly is a future star. Clearly is a future star. So I'm gonna give him all the patience and everything. But what a way to kick off your career if you can do something against Liverpool. But that's what I said. 5% chance of
Why
what I
not?
just said happening. 5%.
Yeah,
you're
it's
betting
better than
that,
having
it's up
Matt
to
on
you.
the bench
Yep.
to come on if we're losing. At least he's someone pacey, someone's got skill. So definitely,
Skill, pace,
like that would be amazing. It'd be a
He's got
fairy
the
tale.
passion. Yeah, it's the proper fairy tale.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's run it
Yeah,
back,
but-
run it back. Martial debut for United, run it back.
Dude. Yeah. So, as you said, Martial. He
Yeah,
needs
pray-
to fish
pray
for
to
this
God.
game.
Yeah, pray to
We
God.
need him.
Martial is fit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Because
do.
he makes us so much better. Like, just the link up for Rashford being more effective in this game, for Bruno being more effective, for Greenwood being more effective, Martial needs to play. And look, I won't lie to you. As much as I said Greenwood through the middle, if Martial's fit, I'd still consider Dan James over Greenwood. I won't lie to you. But either way, Greenwood, Dan James, if Martial and Rashford are playing, we're good to go.
Yeah, I think we need pace. I do think we need pace.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna ask you this before we get into the combined 11. You know, usually this is the last thing about the show, but you know, I'll make it second last. It's the hardest thing to do in the world, boy, especially for this game. But what do you think is gonna be the penultimate score come full time?
I wasn't expecting this now. I'm not ready. But oh my gosh.
Take your time. If you want me to go
This is
first, I'll
hard.
gladly go first because I've been thinking about it for days.
Go first, please.
Oh.
Please go
Right,
first.
now, guys, I'm gonna get this out the way. My head says we're losing 3-0. That's my head. You don't listen to your head against Liverpool. You listen to this, boys. This, the one thing you need passion and heart, is this game. So, there's gonna be, both teams will score. I think both teams will score. You know, so, I'll write it here. Right. Liverpool will get one goal, for sure, 100%, without a doubt. I think Rashford will get the first goal though. Then Liverpool will get their goal. And it's written in the stars. Come 90th minute, 88th minute. Penalty to Manchester United. And you know who's stepping up. It's Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno Fernandes will end that Anfield record. And Manchester United, I pray to God, win 2-1 against Liverpool.
Wow. And I can see that. That makes a lot of sense. And it's probably what I would have gone with. But for the sake of being different, I won't go with that. And I'm going to believe my boys. My head says it's Liverpool. It's probably going to be a draw. You might lose because you might play Lindelof. I don't care about that. I'm going to go mad. I'm going to say we're going to do everything perfect in this game. We're going to play Bailly. We defend well. We're going to be lit in the transition.
If everything goes perfect, we're
gonna...
winning 3-0. Just by the way, if everything is perfect, we're winning 3-0.
We're just going to shock Liverpool. You know, we're going to put them in a state of shock that they can't recover from. And we're going to win this game. Yes, I'm about to say this. 2-0. Liverpool are not going to score. 2-0 United.
I tell you what, if Liverpool doesn't score, you've done your job. I'm giving the whole backline a 10. Whoever plays, that backline, 10s. All of them. I don't care. If we keep a clean sheet against Liverpool, 10 out of 10 for everyone. Whether it's
very large and
4 or
binding.
5. That's 5 at the back. 10 out of 10. I don't care who you are. I don't care how bad you might have been and how much you would have been carried. 10 out of 10. I'm telling you now. Clean sheet against Liverpool. 10 out of 10. So Mloto says 2-0. Oh, boys. It's a big one. Now, just so to get some Liverpool insight, obviously I know a lot of Liverpool guys. I've been speaking to them all this coming week, whether it be, you know, teenage Liverpool fans, very old Liverpool fans, you know, long-term, new fans, you know, Twitter. And evidently, I would say not one bit of them think that they are going to lose this game. Not one person have I spoken to that is a Liverpool fan think they have any chance of losing this game. No matter, that's the thing. That's what happens when you build a dynasty. If you asked us in 08, 07, you know, okay, who are you playing? Prime Barcelona.
They haven't built a dynasty.
Like,
They can relax.
No, but they're on their way.
They can relax.
They're in that mentality where they are unbeatable. To beat Liverpool, I know it's happened a lot this season, but to beat Liverpool is like,
it's gonna come crumbling down.
Yeah, it's never. That's the thing. They need to get smacked by reality. And which better team to do it than us? I think if we beat them, then they'll probably think, you know what, guys, if we can't beat United, what are we think? What do we actually think? I know we lost to Fulham and everything, but if we can't beat United, what do we think? You know? But yeah, from my dad, from the guys at Indo, from my friends, from Twitter, all of them predict the Liverpool win. Not even a glimpse of hope of a United upset or draw. Not one of them. Not one of them.
Confident,
They're not having the Bruno Fernandes. They're not having the Marcus Rashfords. They're not having the Baillies. They are fully thinking they're going to smack us.
Because we can banter them even more when we smack them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So if you're a Liverpool fan, let us know down below. Let us know. Put in comments, I'm a Liverpool fan first, and then give us your score prediction. I don't believe if you're a United fan and you say Liverpool win. There's no way. There's one game. One game. I know you use our brain a lot.
Yeah.
But for one game, don't use your brain. Don't. Live in the moment.
We're not interested.
Yeah, we're not interested. And with that, you know, we can go on to the big thing. You know, the big thing. I was also speaking to the Liverpool fans about this. Yeah, they wanted me to leak it out to them. I'm like, no, don't leak it. Watch the channel. Watch towards the end of the show, and see what it's like. You know. So I'm just gonna erase the names. I'll erase the names. I'll keep the circles. But more I want you to, you know, start thinking about who you want. And if, in case, let's just say there's a draw. So I mean, let's just say I say Henderson and you say, I don't know, let's say Fred. or whatever it is. And then, you and I don't know. I asked Clayton for his one, but I don't think he's seen the message, so I couldn't get Clayton's. So I don't know how we're gonna do it. We might have to flip a coin. To be honest with you, we're gonna have to flip a coin.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to flip a coin. Or maybe we can try to persuade each other. Persuade each other. So you rate that.
Mm-hmm.
Rate. This. I know lots of Liverpool fans might be fuming after this one.
They can feel more they want.
You can't fum more than one.
Don't erase that.
I was thinking about it, for jokes. I wasn't gonna raise it, but for the sake of it, let them have hope. Let them have hope. And obviously the formation will have to kind of change to the classic.
The 4-3-3.
Yeah, when are we gonna play this? No, I'm not gonna speak about it. I'm not gonna speak about it.
Soon.
So, let's get into it. We are United fans. Keep that in mind. So don't get your panties in a twist, okay? If your favorite player isn't here, don't get your panties in a twist, okay? Yeah, obviously you're gonna take certain players over us. But let's start with goal. I think we already discussed this earlier on the show. Do you think Alisson? Because I don't. I vote David De Gea any day.
Easy peasy.
And we're doing on this by fitness, by the way. So if you're not available for this game, you can't play. So like no Van Dijk, no Lindelof. Well, I say Lindelof like he's gonna get in. Who's the big player we're missing? Not really anyone. Let's just say Martial. So no Martial. Yeah, Martial.
Are we counting him?
No, we're not counting Martial. Sadly. But yeah, I think the goalkeeper. There's no question about it really.
Yeah, David De Gea's been in better form. He's been doing great. Like he's done no wrong this season. And as much as Alisson has been horrible, but I think David De Gea at his best is better than Alisson. Simple as that.
Simple as that. I think actually in form this season, if you look at it, David De Gea is better than Alisson this season. I think on form, David De Gea has been kind of back at his best, and Alisson.
Yeah, no, he has been at his best.
Without big Van Dijk in the way, it's been been okay. It's been suspect. I'll be honest with you. He has been suspect. Now left back is an interesting one. Because, to be honest, I love Luke Shaw.
Don't play yourself.
Yeah, I love Luke Shaw. And I think Luke Shaw is extremely underrated, but it has to be Robertson. It's Robertson. You agree? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Luke Shaw is good, and he's good defensively. He's good offensively his own way, but Robertson has all those things. And he gets the numbers, and he's won the Premier League doing it. I know we're talking about now, but even now, he's probably Liverpool's best player. That's saying a lot. I feel like offensively as well, most of the things are coming from Robertson there. So you can't look past him. And defensively, he takes care of it. He's never really quite out of position, tracks back really quickly. And it's not as far as a gap as people might think. It really isn't.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a criminally underrated thing, but you're fighting a losing battle, my boy. If you're gonna try to put Luke Shaw, maybe if we win the league, then let's have a conversation. But you're fighting a losing battle. Okay, centre backs is. This is gonna be the worst. By the way, I told the Liverpool fan. That's the only thing I gave away. This is gonna be the worst defense ever in a combined 11 between Liverpool and United. I've never seen such shit. It would have been better if all of you guys had your players back, but this is awful. So, but for one, I think Bailly has to get into it for the number one slot. I think Bailly. You agree? For definitely one.
Definitely Bailly. Definitely Bailly. Like Bailly's been Bailly. Bailly blocks everything. So we can't look past him.
Now the question is though, do you rate a Fabinho or a Henderson at centre back more than a Harry Maguire? That is the question.
This is weird. If I don't play Fabinho here, can I don't play him in midfield? But then he hasn't been playing in midfield. I don't know. What does that sit into the form?
To be honest with you, Fabinho doesn't get into my midfield, so even if he's playing midfield.
They're gonna hate me. Harry Maguire.
like I said,
they're going to hate me.
I would even hate you. But Liverpool fans, if you're mad at this, don't be mad. It's nothing personal. You just don't have centre back. That's just what it is. It's nothing personal.
If Van Dijk and Matip were fit, that both be contenders really. Maybe Bailly would get in over Matip, but Van Dijk.
Maybe Bailly. I'd vouch for
with
Bailly.
one leg, he'd get in.
Bailly is by far the best centre back in everyone that's available. And everyone that's available, Bailly is by far the best centre back.
To be fair to Maguire, the last few he's been pretty deep.
I gave him a 10 last time.
Maguire always, You even gave him a 10.
Exactly.
But and he wins. He always win everything in the air. So I think the last we've seen the best of Maguire, and we're going on form. We've seen the best of Bailly, and Liverpool have been shipping goals like no tomorrow. So it has to be Bailly and Maguire for me.
Yep. This, boy, say what you have to say before I say anything for the next one.
Don't worry, boy. Don't worry, boy. I'm on your team today. Today I'm on your team. Form wise,
Form wise, no
overall,
competition.
look, yeah. Overall, it depends. You know, one can say which is better, defensive fullback or offensive fullback. And offensively, he's helped them win the league. So yeah,
If we had
they
Van
probably
Dijk and
win it.
Bailly a centre
But we're
back
not talking overall here.
partnership
We're
today,
talking.
by all means take Trent and Rob. By all means, because then you don't have to, you don't have to worry about nothing at the back. Bailly and Van Dijk, you play.
Yeah, but are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. You're just lagging a little bit.
Or you screen first for a little.
Yeah. I think you were just lagging a little bit. But can you hear me at least?
Okay, I think I might still, but anyway, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it
I might
seems.
still lag a little, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're talking form now, and at the moment, Trent is shite. He is horrible.
Awful.
Like
Awful.
he can't defend to save his life. He never has been able to. And offensively, he's poor. He doesn't really get in the position he has to. He doesn't get much assist. He's losing the ball left, right, and center. So as much as Wan-Bissaka hasn't been perfect, but he ships in good performances here and there. And defensively, he's still pretty decent. So definitely Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah,
We won this. We won the back line. We won the goalkeeper. They can all sit down.
that's what I'm saying. So if you look at the back line, usually I said, no defense is gonna win this. But if you look at our back line, we've won the battle so far of what's available. We've won the battle.
That's the thing, though. It's a weird thing, though. Okay, I guess Liverpool players will come back, but we're saying we're not going to win the league because of our defense. But then Liverpool are just as bad at the moment, so it just makes you wonder,
Yeah.
Defensively, just as bad.
Yeah, and Trent has let you guys down. I think Liverpool fans will be fuming about that. They'll take a poor form Trent Alexander-Arnold. By all means, like I said, don't get mad at it. I wouldn't get mad if you're a Liverpool fan and you put Trent. I wouldn't get mad. I'd be like, yeah, I perfectly understand. You're just backing your team at your own players at the end of the day. This is where it could get a little bit more interesting. Not really, because I never ever rated Liverpool's midfield ever. Can't tell you the last time I rated Liverpool's midfield. So I'll write down. How about this, bro? I'll write down a midfield, and you tell me if you disagree or what you would change.
Okay.
Is that how you spell it? I hope so.
I forgot about Thiago. What has Thiago done? He's made some cute passes, some fancy passes. I'm not interested. Thiago can sit down. He's not interested. Form-wise, I'm not interested. Form-wise, he's done nothing. Like, honestly, we've had some few cameos, but we haven't really seen anything constructive. So that leaves Fred, in my opinion, and Fabini when playing there.
To be honest with
and
you,
it's a tough
if we
one
have to be real,
because-
but the thing is, I would say it'd be Fred or Henderson, but should we count Henderson as a midfielder though? That's the question, because he's playing.
Henderson.
So let's include them. We'll put Thiago, Henderson.
Who's better, Henderson or Fabini?
Personally, right now, I'd probably take Henderson. Which is crazy, because I'd never take Henderson, but yeah.
Not the most technically gifted, but he's a really, really good player. And but I think is the best number 6 in my opinion, and I'm including Matt at his best. So yeah, I'm including Matt at his best as well. So yeah, that's it for Fabinho for me.
So you'd put Fabinho instead of Thiago. Are you just lagging a little bit, I think, again, bro? Sorry, a bit of lag, so I just might have a slight pause in it. But you'd put Fabinho instead of Thiago. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely Vini.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
I don't think
you know,
Thiago's done anything
in terms of
disruptive, to be honest.
balance,
I'm sorry.
in terms of balance, I think you're probably right. But in terms of just the best combined,
Yeah.
I mean, I look at that midfield. I mean, I'd rather take that midfield. I'll be honest. Screw CDM. CDM's overrated. Okay, I'll put Fabinho.
No,
So
to be honest,
you guys can decide about that. I don't really mind anyone.
to be honest, I think
Yeah, guys can. I hope so.
I think I think what's his name again? Henderson probably better because his leadership qualities and all that. But honestly, I might even play Fred over him. To be honest, I don't know. I just don't completely rate him, even though I can see what he can, and I can admit that he's underrated maybe by me, which doesn't make sense. I say rate him, but I say he's underrated. But yeah, Fabinho makes the most sense. He's the most all-round player in that position. He's the best six
Where does Gigi play
in
for
general
Liverpool?
between the two teams. He plays 8, so Pogba and Bruno. So he has no chance.
Yeah, no chance. He's probably
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, he's probably
There's
your
no
best
chance.
midfield. Yeah, there's no chance, boys. By the way, if you're a Liverpool fan and you have any other one besides those two in your midfield, you are delusional.
You're
you
crazy.
are delusional.
Crazy.
my boy. If you have
Simple as
anyone
that.
besides Pogba and Bruno in that team, you don't have a brain. You don't have a brain. You don't have
Come
a
on,
brain.
let's be fair to them. Maybe Ronaldo over Pogba, but in the form. Like Pogba has all the talent,
I would rather
and
take
when he's on
Pogba's
form,
left boot over Ronaldo. Still,
Ronaldo's a good player. He works very hard. He's really good on the
that's
press.
very nice for him. That's
but-
good for him. Good for him. There's no way I'm taking over Paul Pogba. You must be crazy.
Yeah, no. In form, Paul Pogba is planets away from Ronaldo. Really.
There's
Because
not even the same sentence. It's
as-
not even the same sentence.
Yeah. Pogba is probably one of the most talented midfielders in the world, and Bruno is clearly showing us that he's probably world class. So there's no looking past these two.
Yeah, there's no. But
These two can probably go in, can argue in any midfield in the world.
that's
so,
what I said this before. Every time you're down to combined 11, I don't care who you have it against. Pogba and Bruno are always in my team, no matter what. Always in my team.
Okay, let's not
Whether
go
it's
there.
City,
Let's
Barca,
not go there.
Juve, Madrid, Bruno, Pogba, always in my team. You are never gonna change my opinion on it. Never. Yeah, I might lose it because it's 2 against 1 and Clayton is here, but Pogba will always be in my team. Always. So yeah.
So far, smacking them. They only got Thiago and Robertson, or Fabinho and Robertson. This says a lot, though, because I feel like last season it wouldn't have been the same. But we have to give credit that United have been playing really well this season. This shows that we are top of the table and we deserve
I
to be
think
there.
though we did
in
rob
terms
them
of-
here though. To be honest, I think if they did have the centre backs back, I don't even think we'd be
Yeah,
in
no,
a
if
title race.
that-
We wouldn't be in a title race.
That's what I'm saying. In terms of what's available and what current form looks like, United deserves to have more players at the moment.
Yeah. This is where it's gonna get touchy. I'll be honest with you. If you're a sensitive viewer, switch off now. Switch off now. Don't watch these last 3 positions.
Don't forget what we've been saying. We've been talking about 4. Please don't forget that. That's all I'm saying.
Like who walks into the team now? If you had to pick a team to play tomorrow, who are you picking? That's what I'm saying. You can't pick the injured players obviously because they're injured at the moment. So if you're sensitive, whether you're United fan or Liverpool, just turn off. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'll be honest. I can't tell you how this is gonna go. These next 3, I don't know. It's gonna be very touchy. I didn't even know where to start. I kind of do, but I feel like if I write down what I'm gonna write down, it'll actually make a lot of sense, and there wouldn't be arguments.
I want you to see this.
So
Should I go first or do you want to go first?
Okay, go first. Let's see. Maybe we have an agreement.
Okay. Salah's top goal scorer of the Premier League. Like, as much as he hasn't been... Sometimes he's hit and miss, but I think that's his game, You don't really get the all-round type of game where he's going to assist and be everything you want him to be. He's the goal scorer. So it has to be Salah in the right way. I don't think we can look past it. Actually, yeah, it has to be Salah right way.
Okay. I'll write down yours for now, and then I'll just show you what I'll... Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, continue.
The other two are tricky. Ish. The other two are so tricky. I think I might move players out of position just for comedy. I don't know if that's allowed.
That is allowed. Now stop where you are, boy. Stop where you are. Because I can see everyone's going to struggle. Everyone's minds are going crazy. So let me just come in and make it simple, boys. Let me just make it simple for you all of you. Because even if you're a Liverpool fan, I think you'll agree. If you're a United fan, I think you 100% agree because there is no better front three than this front three. There is no better front three. You can switch mine as Rash if you want, but I think that's the best front three.
Yeah.
And there's
I was
that's why I
thinking
said
bring
I
Rashford and striker.
yeah. Oh no.
I was thinking bring Rashford and striker.
Oh no.
But this probably makes way more sense. For some reason in my mind, I forgot Rashford has played right wing. But yeah, I can't argue with this. Mane, as I said, he's probably the most productive player offensively. He's probably the most creative player. Salah gets the goals. Rashford gets the goals. No one else gets the in.
Rash on the right wing is creative as well. So
Yeah. Firmino, he's behind
he will be the
Martial,
last
he's behind
choice.
Cavani.
He's behind Martial, Cavani,
behind Greenwood.
behind Diallo, behind Palestri, behind
Dan
Carlo,
James.
behind Dan James. Who else is at the club?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's never getting into any team. Never. In a million years. You're having a laugh. Be putting Firmino team. You're having a laugh.
So what do you think? This team wins the league?
This team? No. No. Maybe we'll get a lot of goals. I don't trust this backline. I'll be honest with you. I don't trust
Well, this team wins the league.
No.
Well, this team wins the league. What don't you trust here?
that backline.
Who don't you
that
trust?
backline.
Maguire.
From Robo, down. Don't trust him.
Okay. Let's get fitness. Let's get Bayes fitness.
Okay, so
Bayes fit all the whole
Bayes
season
fit
with
the whole
Maguire.
season with Maguire. It might. It probably will.
Robertson.
Yeah, it probably will win the league.
So this team wins the league.
Yeah,
This team destroys everyone, mate.
I don't know. There's something about that front three I don't like. Though. It's just maybe it's just because no one has a proper striker. But you know.
It's very interchangeable, though.
Yeah,
I think it would be a good front three.
It would be insane front three. The midfield is ridiculous. The midfield is ridiculous. I mean.
Do Fabinho. Like, I know people rate Thiago. Fabinho, it's so solid. Oh my god. But if Fabinho just say, Bruno
Yeah, Liverpool.
cover,
That's what I'll say. I'll say
Oh
Liverpool
my
fans.
God.
You're allowed one midfielder to put there. No else. I'll give you one midfielder. That's it.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know.
Which makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Which makes you wonder. Look at this team. How far are we from winning the Premier League? If we're saying this team can win the Premier League.
Well, evidently.
I don't think that far. I don't think that far, to be honest.
Evidently,
Because it seems like
we're
we're
front
just,
players away. We are CDM away.
yeah,
We are centre back away.
we're just missing a couple of
and a
players.
full back.
Yeah. So that's encouraging. And we could win it without even those.
A CDM, two forwards. So like 4 players away.
Yeah.
Which is
So,
crazy because if
Edward
you
would
think
just need
about
to-
it, if we got our signings, that's Haaland, that's Sancho, that's Jack Grealish, and that's Kuibai. Fuck sakes.
Dude,
That wins the league.
That's it.
Easy.
that's it. But you know what we need to
Oh,
appreciate?
wait. There is one more. The manager is Klopp. I'm not having it. The manager is Klopp. You want to disagree with that?
He's mate. The manager is
No
Ole Gunnar
way.
Solskjaer.
There is no way.
The manager
You're
is
violating.
Ole.
Yeah, what is Oli?
You said
No,
form.
not
You said
even,
form.
not even on form. I'd rather
You
take the
said
whole
form.
manager than Oli. There are no ways.
Baba,
No,
Manager
you
Ole
want
Gunnar
Oli? You
Solskjaer.
want to give this team to Oli? You crazy? You crazy? You crazy?
Ole,
No, you crazy?
dude, this team,
No,
Ole,
you
Ole,
crazy?
we
No,
do
you
this.
crazy?
We'll play
This
high
team
line.
under Klopp will go
We
undefeated.
play.
This team will go undefeated. No, I'm not giving it to Oli.
Baba,
No ways. No
Baba,
ways. I'm
look
taking
at United's
initiative.
team.
I'm
How long-
taking initiative
look at United's
right
team.
now to overrule that.
How long are we gonna
There's
beat
no
him?
ways.
How long are we gonna beat him with that inferior team? Respect Ole.
I respect
I heard
him,
Mark Goldberg
But
say
I
one of his
respect
shows.
Klopp more. I respect Klopp way more.
Mark Goldberg say this, and it shocked me when I realized it was true. Ole said after Everton that he will not give them satisfaction for us losing another game, and not give the press,
I
opposition
remember
fans
that. I
satisfaction
remember
us losing another game. We haven't lost a game since. Please respect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I respect him.
Nah, mate.
But
you
you
need to-
violating
you
Klopp.
need to
No,
respect on
You
Ole's name,
are
bro.
violating arguably the greatest manager at the moment. Out of
Club
everyone.
lost to Southampton.
Out of
Club
everyone,
Southampton.
you are violating
Club drew
Jurgen
to
Klopp.
Newcastle.
Jurgen Klopp
They drew to
hasn't
West
won a
Brom.
Champions
We're talking form you.
Yeah, he still hasn't won a Champions League or Premier League to get disrespected by a PE teacher. No
Form,
ways. There is no ways. You're disrespecting Klopp.
Nah, mate.
You're
If this is Man
disrespecting.
City, if this is Man City, you'd be saying Ole over.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be bantering, but I wouldn't.
Oh no, mate.
I think
I'm
you'd be
so
the only guy who's putting Oli in this team. Actually, you might not, because they are
we're
definitely
talking form.
die-hard United fans.
If we put in Klopp, why don't you put in Van Dijk? That's
Because
just what I'm
Klopp isn't
saying.
injured. He's there. I still take
Okay,
this
fair,
Klopp.
fair.
I'd still take this Klopp over Oli.
Fair.
This Oli.
Okay. But then some people then argue Trent Alexander-Arnold then because he's fit and he's out of form. But if
Yeah,
you
they
look
can
at his
argue that, like I said.
career
But
in
that's what we
general,
said, though. That's what we said. If you're a Liverpool fan, you're not going to be mad if you put Trent.
mm,
And I
it's all
think
in it.
that's what I'm saying. I think Liverpool fans, they probably, actually not. Liverpool fans will violate you. They won't take this seriously if you put Oli. But United fans will be with you. I am definitely not siding with you. There is no ways ever I'm giving that team to Oli. No ways. If you tell me Jurgen Klopp is there tomorrow and Oli's there, you can choose any one of them. Why? Why would you just no? I just wouldn't. They wouldn't.
It's all in it. It's all in it. If this was a Liverpool fan, I can kind of guess what the team would be. It'd probably be Alisson in goal,
It'll be Alisson.
Robertson, yes, Baye, yes, Fabinho probably there,
Yeah.
Trent probably,
Thiago,
Thiago,
but then Pogba,
Yeah.
Bruno.
Bruno.
I
I
think
don't
the
think they
front-
put Pogba. They probably put Ronaldo to take the piss.
They might.
And it'll probably be their front three.
I don't think so.
Which
I
would
think
be
it'll
madness.
be there. I think it'll be their front three. Liverpool fans love
Yeah.
him, They love him.
That's what I'm saying. I said it'll be their front three.
Yeah. So if you look at this, I think this is fair. Honestly, I think this is fair. You might tweak it a little there and there, but this is fair. So if we look at it, excluding manager, United have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 11 players.
It says something.
It says something.
It
Yeah.
says something. Please respect. And we're not extremely biased in the show. We'll be a little biased. Then if Liverpool players are playing well, we will always put them in the combined 11. Because it's just how we are
Yeah,
on the
by
show.
all means, if you have
But-
Van Dijk is there. If Van Dijk is in your team and is fit, arguably Alisson is in there.
Trent just firing, I'd probably put him in.
Trent, if you're doing his normal stuff, I'll put Trent. Midfield, no chance. Rashi, no chance.
Yeah. This says that we are the form team going in this game.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Which is a big step,
Let's look at
because
the league table.
Last season, with pundits taking the piss, putting the whole Liverpool team in a combined 11. So, yeah, they
that
can
was,
sit
no,
down.
that was a violation. That's violation. That's violation. But wow, what a team. What a team. There's not... You can definitely find better centre backs, a better right back, better CDM.
Mm.
But other than that, you wouldn't really be complaining.
Yeah,
If you were a
it's
manager,
a
you'd
lit
probably,
team.
and this was your team, you'd probably be like, okay, I need 2 centre backs to be an elite team. I probably need 2 centre backs.
Mm.
I would need a right back and a CDM.
Mm.
Other than that, I wouldn't
You
complain.
got terrorize the Premier League
This team would, yeah. This team,
with Ole as manager.
no. No.
Mm.
Nah. I'd rather put Sam Allardyce as manager. Is the worst.
Guy, no, you violate him. No, you violate him.
No, that was violation.
Look.
I put my answer. That was a violation. That was a violation.
I don't want the show to be about this, but I feel like I'm in a very weird. I feel very confused because after Leipzig, I made it clear that I'm already out.
I'm still
But
on
this
there.
man has gone
I'm
and
still
done-
on there.
This man has done what he's done. He's been impressive. We have to say that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be that fan who's flip flop. And now I'm gonna say I'm all in because we've been going on this ridiculous run because it could all come.
It always does.
crashing
This
this
happens.
weekend.
This is exactly I'm only out. Because
I'll
I
be
know.
honest.
What did I say about the last game we lost? I said it probably on the last game we lost before we went on this winning streak. I said, by no means I'll be surprised if Oli goes on some ridiculous unbeaten run now. But I know.
I think you remember you saying that.
I know it's gonna start coming down, and I've always kept this opinion. Like I said, if I have to use my head, I've always said that Liverpool game is when it's over. That's when I
Yeah.
think we lose our first game. It's a mad game. We're not top of the league, so you can kiss it goodbye. I think Liverpool's, they'll do their thing. City will do their thing, and we'd probably still finish third. So there we go. And
But-
then the season ends. We finish third. No champion. Well, we've been champion, but I'm saying we got knocked out of Champions League, knocked out of another semi-final. We haven't played the Europa League or FA Cup yet, but I'm there like wow, progress.
Yeah.
Same spot, same thing. Wow.
I hear your point, but honestly, I feel like when I review everything, I probably should have just stayed audience show. But what's done is done right now. And where I'm at is that I'm a bit confused.
No, but all you need is pressure. Though. I don't think people realize. If people
Yeah,
were just
that's true.
if people
That's
were
true.
just blatantly support whoever because they were this, we'd be nowhere. You realize David Moyes would be our manager still if people were just like that. If it wasn't for people like us with the brain that said David Moyes is clearly not good enough to manage Manchester United, boys, it would be over. You'd be stuck with David Moyes, Alexis Sanchez, Daley Blind, freaking Marcus Rojo, Phil Jones, Paddy McNair.
Every week. Would be Arsenal.
Yeah, you'd be Arsenal. But yeah, I'm not having Klopp.
But yeah,
I'm not having that. I think even some United fans would be crazy.
For me, I think the only reason I would sack Ole right now is if a manager like Klopp somehow popped up. But there are managers like that at the moment. So
yeah, I mean,
won't take a
my
stand
main manager is gone. Obviously, Pochettino.
Yeah.
Third game wins a trophy. Poch doesn't win trophies. Nice. Won his first trophy in 3 games. But I'm not going to talk about that. So there isn't really many managers that sack Ole for now. So you give me Southampton's coach, probably. I press it. You give me Klopp, obviously. Pep, no, just because I just don't like Pep. Even though
to be fair,
yeah.
You're only saying that your monster can could say that Manchester United sometimes. To be honest, I think your monster can could win the trophy Poch as well. I'm sorry.
No, it's true. But you know, all those guys who make fun of Pochettino, clearly. Guys, I'm telling you, that was the start of something. That hurt me. I won't lie.
And I agree there. I do think. I think this guy will win the Champions League. Bold statement. But they stick with him for at least 3 seasons.
Yeah, maybe not this season. I think it's coming asking a lot for this season. Yeah, maybe.
His first season. Yeah. The thing is, even if he gets knocked by Barcelona, which is unlikely, but it could happen. Even if it does come out, Poch, you shouldn't have come to United. But then they have to understand that it takes time. Klopp took 5 years to build Liverpool. It doesn't happen overnight. Yeah.
Even though
especially
I was crying,
if you want to completely revolutionize.
Even though I was crying when Poch won that trophy, I was definitely crying. Just to be quick, Spurs fans were crying more than me, by the way. Because I told you, I warned you guys. You don't want to listen to me. No, they don't want to listen to me.
Joseph.
They didn't want to listen to me. Please respect Poch. Please respect Poch. I'll wait till Jose takes Spurs to a Champions League final. I'll wait.
We need to remember this is Jose's second season. I feel like some of us are
It's not making
It's not even. It's not even. It's 1.5. Yeah. Actually, let's not go there. We're not going to this point.
Yeah,
we're not going to make this
I'm
about Jose.
I'm not. Klopp, anyways, there's always something to the Klopp and Oli. Yeah, I think Klopp, boy, I know you like Oli, but you fight in a losing battle here, boy. It's like Robert, sure, it's great. Sure and Oli, I wouldn't say it's the same, similar, but it could be argued for both. But you are fighting the losing battle if you're going to argue for Oli.
Mate, if we're going to argue for him, it's Oli. It has to be Oli.
It is
Oli. Who manager of the month? December.
They haven't decided it yet.
It has to be Oli.
Who did I vote?
The Vivaldi teams are Oli.
I can't remember who I voted for. I don't think I voted Oli, you know that. That sounds crazy. I didn't vote Oli though.
It's easy, mate.
But that was for December. It wasn't for this month. I would 100% give it to Oli, but not for December. But anyways.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I get that, yeah.
But anyways, while the team, I don't think, Liverpool fans let us know. I think that sums it all up. But anyways, bro, like I said, this is the big one. This is 6 points.
Starting to feel it.
This is 6 points. If you guys have load shedding, this is just a friendly reminder. If you have load shedding, make a plan. Please make a plan. You don't want to miss this game. Make a plan.
Do you want to cry?
I checked my schedule. I definitely don't have load shedding. Never say never, but I don't according to the schedule. So your boy is, it is what it is at the big game. So massive game. Liverpool cannot afford anything but 3 points. I think United can on paper, but if you win this game, 6 points gone. Let's talk about 21. I'll entertain it. Let's talk about it. Half the season's been played. We're on top of the league. 6 points clear. I'll entertain it. It'd be crazy not to entertain it.
Mm-hmm.
If we draw, I'll take it. I won't be too mad. Obviously, I'll be mad in the moment in the match reaction because I always wanted to win against Liverpool, but I won't be mad the next day. Lose, I expect it, but there has to be context. If we get smashed, I will be fuming. If we lose and it's just unlucky, we played well. It's Liverpool. I'll just be like, I expected it. It's the reality of the situation. I know United fans got excited and everything, but it's still over. So, but yeah. Anyways, Mlot, is there anything else you want to say before I end off?
We're gonna win.
Yeah, let's hope we're gonna
I
win.
don't care what you say.
Yeah. Let's hope.
Oh,
I want us to
don't
win.
you?
What do you mean? Let's do what I say. I want us to win. But
He's
anyways,
gonna win. Don't forget my love for Juju. It works in this game.
the
Also.
love for Juju. Yeah, that's great. It works. It clearly works. Ever since I made fun of it, it clearly has worked. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, do subscribe, comment down below, let us know your combined 11s, let us know your score predictions, smash a like on the video, share it around, and from Lotto and I, we will check you Sunday evening, for Manchester United versus Liverpool at Anfield.